Okay, so we are here at Tuesday. It's the 6th of January. It's 11:39, and we're finally getting moved to an assessment place where I'm going to be assessed for supposed allegations of schizophrenia. It's been 6 days here, no access to fresh air, toilet's been blocked from yesterday. Maintenance personnel has arrived, was unable to fix the blockage, was unable to fix it today. So they weren't able to flush the toilet today. Bit of an issue. I've asked for updates on my case, when I'm going to be transferred to Dorset Hospital. Again, I wasn't given any information on my case, when I'm going to be moved. No information given. Today the police were meant to attend because 2 days ago, ACFU threatened to break my phone. I called the police, threats of violence. No turn up from the police. Right. It's a -1 degree outside, it started to snow. It would be nice to go outside and see the changing of the weather. We're not allowed, the garden's broken, health and safety. No one's made any effort to fix the garden. Abatunde, the sole the matron, the only person really trying to actually do his job, explained several kind of things, explained to me that I'm not actually detained here, well, I'm liable for detention. Liable. There you go. Liable. Okay, that's how you say the word properly. That means that there's a potentiality of, it means what it means. We're not going to change the meaning of the word. Liable. Okay? Under Section 136 of the Mental Health Act 1983, again, I've not spoken to a mental health advocate, I've not spoken to a solicitor. My rights have been broken. Human Rights Act, right to privacy, rights to a private life, sanctity of life, right to liberty. So many human rights. I'm not going to recount them all because it's kind of wasting time. Mohammed again also has this. Everyone's got a toilet problem. People are refusing to deal with it. In the morning, someone did enter his room without knocking, without the courtesy of knocking, just barged into his room in the morning. Again, clear violation of the code of practice, where staff are required by the code of practice to treat people in a way which ensures their best progress in life. I mean, that's not the exact wording. I'm not going to go into the code of practice again because I've read it out enough times. After I was told that it was not possible to make an update on my case as to when I would be moved, I'm not even being detained here, by the way, and even if you were detained, you still have the same rights. Linda, the nurse, did a little dance. She did a little dance. I'm going to try and do what it is. Literally, she did a little jiggy in the middle of the centre after telling me. She didn't say regretfully. She wasn't able to tell me when I'd be moved. Now this is the 6th day. We're on about 112 hours of liable detention without just cause. And staff think it's appropriate to do a little dance when they tell a service user they don't know when he's going to be moved to the next for assessment. There's no next destination, by the way. This kind of timeline that this goes to here, goes to here, goes to here, I'm being held liable for detention. I'm contesting that judgment. Now, there's no real procedure here. There's no cycle of life here. I'm being held against my will because the mental health staff think, in their opinion, that I would need to be assessed for possible schizophrenia. No side effects have been stated. The only side effects that have been stated is pressured speech. The entire dynamic of the process of how patients and staff interact is completely one-sided. You have lack of access to basic human rights, even a flushing toilet. I was told today that I should have a shower, but the toilet stinks of shit because it's not being able to flush. So why would I shower next to an unflushed toilet? It's crazy. I mean, not crazy, but it's seriously wrong. Why would you ask me to have a shower next to an unflushed toilet? I would never ask you to do that. Even if someone smelt really badly, offensively badly, I don't seem to smell that bad, by the way. Not that. I'll never be so discourteous to tell them you need to have a shower. It's rude. It's just rude. Again, breaking the code of practice. I can go and ask my phone to be taken out of the room where it's charging. By the way, it's not charged properly. The lady, Titiana, said that she would get it. She was asleep, by the way. Her eyes were closed. Again, people just seem to be sleeping on the job. She forgot. The other lady next door, she asked for a breakfast, for cereal. Again, the other lady came in, Chinshu. She went to get the cereal. I observed from inside that she goes to the staff and does absolutely nothing. Literally talks to a colleague when she's meant to be getting cereal for someone else. Clearly, the staff are willfully breaking the code of practice. Clearly, they're not providing a service of care that's appropriate. And then they're actually sort of laughing about it. And then, basically, in my opinion, it seems like tacitly, again, without any evidence, but I'm going to make the allegation, staff are attempting to wind service users up here. They're actually attempting to wind service users up. And the reason that another reason is when people are expressing concern, they're being ignored. Now, if I have a concern to you, if you have a concern to me, say, hey George, your breath smells, can you step back from me? And I could continue to stay in your face and even, I've seemed to provoke you or completely ignore you, and then you might feel a bit stressed. See, you might say that I've been winding you up in this instance. To be honest, you can make your own judgment for that, okay? Whoever's watching this video, I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you enjoy the snow. I hope you enjoy the changing of the seasons, the snowflakes falling, that chill, the first frost, I used to say. The first frost. Enjoy the first frost. Spirits are fine. Today I was thinking about the evolution of the Greek modern nation state from 1821 until 2005, 15. That's where we got to. We got to the election of the Syriza government with a key omission, what happened from 1974 until 2015, quite a significant period, 41 years. So we omitted 41 years of modern political history and economic history. I will continue the research on that later, and I'll return to my blogging. I used to write blogs. 2018 was the last blog I wrote. It was about COVID, and it was a guy from Iron Maiden. Ironically, the album cover in one of these Iron Maiden videos was a guy with a bunch of toilet paper. Like literally as much as he can carry. Do you remember in the COVID first lockdown when everyone was rushing to buy toilet paper like it might run out? Well, I don't know what relevance that has, but that was the last time I wrote a decent blog post. It was a bit too angry, a bit too unnecessarily critical, I think, of the political economy. This one's going to be a lot more succinct, to the point, and surgically precise, with clarity of thought. Have a fantastic day.